What's up guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and it's Tuesday, so there has been an update which is the Order of Ascension. So I'll just wait for the game to load before I show you what it's about. So if we just look here, the new dungeon is filled up fields. So you need 81 Slayer to enter the monastery, and 81 Slayer to kill the minions who would drop the keys. You'll then need 95 Slayer to actually kill the boss, and you will need 1 key for every boss. And I think it says there's 6 bosses, so each boss will drop a piece of the new crossbow, or the dual wielding crossbows. So you need to kill 6 bosses to get all 6 parts, and then combine it to make this finished crossbow. So that means that this crossbow will actually be really valuable, and I'm assuming the pieces are tradable, but that means that each piece will be a lot, because it takes quite a bit of effort to get every piece. And I think the keys are tradable as well, so you could sell the keys and make quite a bit of money there, but that is now open. But yeah, the crossbow will be quite a lot, just because the amount of effort you have to go through to get it and make the whole thing. One interesting thing it says here is you can talk to this guy, I don't know how to pronounce that, Oculus. That wasn't actually hard at all, but whatever. You can talk to him, and then he will change the crossbow between main hand and offhand. So you'll have to get 2 crossbows and convert one to main hand and one to offhand to dual wield, but you could just have one and keep it as a main hand, then switch to an offhand whenever you need it. Also, you can make these new Ascension bolts with level 90 fletching, and the weapon degrades in the same way as barrows. The one interesting thing is, so it degrades and is repaired the same way as barrows. I think when any barrows equipment is dropped, it completely degrades, so I'm hoping the crossbow isn't the same. I hope that would be kind of annoying if you had to fully repair it each time, but we'll see. And so Duradel, Lapalock and Curadel give out the Slayer for these monsters. So you can actually kill the monsters when you're not on the Slayer task, but they are who assign it. And then, so those are the requirements. It also says you need 160 combat, so that's barely high. I mean, that's 80 defense and attack, so that's not too bad. And so I'll get into the update in a minute. There's just a couple more things I want to talk about. So in the other news, there are some stuff like the wilderness. I mean, this Squeal of Fortune stuff, no one cares about that. The wilderness, you can now teleport. So when they change the combat, the levels, they increase the levels. So now if you're in level 26 wilderness, it's the same as 20 pre-EOC, so now you can tele from 26. And also, I'm not sure if that means you can tele from 40 now, but I guess so. I think if you have a glory, you can tele from 40 or something like that. But one thing I want to talk about lastly also is the patch notes. So this stuff, just graphical quests and mini games, not too interesting, but there's a couple of things in here that are quite cool. So the Berserk ability has been tweaked, and so this means, so it's actually, they made it better. So it says that NPCs can now hit more damage, but the damage take is increased by 50% instead of 100. So that it kind of makes it better. I think we'll have to test that a bit in game. I think the one thing I missed actually is, I missed this one out. This one's quite interesting, and I'm not really sure. This is gonna ruin quite a lot of tactics, it looks like. So it says raw fish can only be removed from a tacklebox through the bank, and so that, if that means that if you got it in your invent, you can't just remove every fish there, just how you can now, or before the update I guess, well, that means you can't boss with it anymore. So it looks like they've nerfed that pretty much, so it's no longer for bossing, but you can teleport an amount of fish directly from it to the bank. Directly from it. Oh, okay, so if you're fishing, you could teleport fish from you to the bank pretty much, and you can deposit fish from it straight to the bank, and and to empty raw fish into the event when viewing the bank. Oh, okay, so it's like a quick deposit into the bank as well. So that kind of ruins it for bossing, it looks like. So that's kind of a shame, and it kind of means the bunyip's sort of useless for high level summoners again, but I guess it was kind of overpowered, so now they nerfed that. So, like I said, Berserk has been edited a bit. There was also some other stuff. Oh yes, this one's nice. The Armadillo kill count fixed, so now every time you kill all 4 bosses, well, like the one boss and the minion in the Armadillo room, you actually get 4 kill count. Before, you'd only get 2 from killing 4 monsters, so that has been fixed. They've corrected that. Yes, that was all the main stuff. So now I will log on and then just show you where the update is. Okay, so I was actually ready in Yanil because I was training some construction. I'll just go to the map. So I will show you where it is because I can't actually go inside it, so I can't really test out any of the monsters. I'll just show you where it is if I can find it. So it's supposed to be near Yanel Lodestone. That could be it. If I just go back to here, it's northwest of this place. So northwest, I'm guessing that is it then. So if I go to mobilizing armies, then I'm going to just show you. But it does look like a really good update. So obviously it brings in new level 90 weaponry into the game, which is definitely needed. Like it kind of is still Dragorscape. I mean, it is. I would say, like, a lot of people say Dragors were ruined with the update for May 30th, and they patched it a bit to make them better. But the thing is, there is nothing I wouldn't use Dragors for, except, well, Corp is the only one where you could use it before, but now now it's not as good as Sammy Spear. But also, I guess KK is the only one where, what am I looking for? It's Dueling Ring, isn't it? Do I have any? Alright. Yeah, so KK is the only one where a mage switch is actually beneficial. But I mean, there's no other boss that I wouldn't use Dragors for, so I don't really get why people say that Dragors are ruined. And like, the price is reflecting that as well. They have risen so much. I think the main hand longsword is approaching 100 mil once again. So they clearly are still the best weapons. Like, there's no point selling them or anything. Maybe for this update, people will sell them just so they can like afford the new weapons. I'm not really sure, because the thing is, I don't think many people will actually range. Like, I mean, whilst people like range, then they will, but I think the majority of players do prefer melee, and so won't really bother with this. So I don't think it'll give me access to the dungeon. No, I need 81 stairs. Enter. As you see, I'm not quite 81 stair yet. So if we just talk to this guy, sure. Is he gonna? Alright, so he's telling me about a story. I mean, if you want to read that, you can just read a bit about it. But yeah, hopefully I'll get each one Slayer at some point, and then I'll be able to try out the minions, and then eventually I'll get 95 and actually be able to get the weapons. All we're waiting for now is the new level 90 mage weapons, just to balance out the combat trial once again. But I'll leave the video there, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.